online classes for the subject science in the grade 6. Dear boys, we are discussing today for the lesson 2 plants from the chapter 1 classifying living things. From the pages 32 to 35 we are going to discuss today. So let's see what are the learning objectives of the today's lesson. Here are the learning objectives. What are stem and roots for? Then we are going to see about what are the parts of the stem, particularly soft stem and woody stem, and the functions of stems and roots. So here these are the learning objectives. Let's see about the lesson where we are going to see that what are roots and stems for. So here boys, we are talking about the roots and stems, particularly when there is when we talk about the stem, like in the apartment, the supply of water from the ground floor to the building top floor, it goes on. In the similar way, the stem, its functions in the plants. So here particularly when we talk about the water moves through the vascular plant in a similar way, where vascular plants draw water from the soil into their roots and up from the up through their stems to their top branches. They use a system of pipes called xylem to move water and minerals from the soil upward. The pipes that move food back down through the plants are called phloem. So the xylem and the phloem are separated by a layer of cells called cambium. You can see here the xylem and the phloem, where it is separated by the layer of cells, we can call it as cambium. So these are the parts of the stems. Also you can say here about the roots. Roots are the parts that anchor a plant in the ground, store food, draw water and nutrients from the soil. Root hairs are designed for absorption, taking up most of water and dissolved minerals. They increase the surface area of root, allowing the plant to absorb greater quantities. The root cap, a tough layer of cells, protects the tip of each root that you can see here. Also, there are of two kinds of roots, particularly when we talk about the roots, there are of two kinds, mainly taproot and the fibrous roots. So here the taproots are the system. In the taproot systems have a stout main root with a limited number of side branching roots, and the examples are nut trees, carrots, radishes and the dandelions. So here another type of root is of fibrous roots. In this root system have many branched roots, and the example is most of the grasses. Also marigolds and the beans are the example of this kind of roots. So here boys, the function of how minerals move through a plant, it is being shown with the three different stages. Particularly here, if you talk about there are three forces that move the water upwards in the xylem. So one is about the root pressure, secondary is about the capillary action, and the third is about the transpirational pull. So you can see here the water and minerals from the soil enter root hairs and pass through the cortex and then enter the xylem. Also here the transpiration draw water and minerals up the stem and into the leaves. The minerals enter the leaves and are carried to each leaf cell. So leaf cells use the water along with carbon dioxide from the air to make the sugar. So in this way the minerals move through a plant. So with this discussion I am going to conclude here the today's lesson. Thank you for joining. See you in the next video.